Y'all have been fucking killing it.
Yeah, bro, we've been going crazy for
Literally. Non-stop, honestly.
This is actually our first week ever doing 3 episodes.
Woo!
So we did Ricky the Ruler, G White, and yourself.
Are we going right now?
Yeah,
Is it
we
started?
rolling. We're rolling. So you was on your DJ Khaled shit today? Had the barber pull up to the crib?
Yeah, bro. Shout out to Groove.
I think
it was. I've never had a good barber experience for real. That's not ever really been something that's that important to me, and now it is. After today,
nah, he killed your shit.
Bro,
you
snapped.
looking spiffy. Yeah,
he snapped. I feel like a new man, bro.
You could be a groomsman.
Something.
Yeah,
I should definitely be in a wedding right now.
Yeah.
I need to update my fucking.
I still remember one haircut I got when I was in like 5th grade. Fucking my mom had took me to this shit. It was a shop like right down the street.
Mm-hmm.
I had long hair at the time. I had like hair to my shoulders. I was on my skateboard and shit, you know.
Fire.
And fucking so I'm telling the dude, I was like, yeah, I just want to just trim it up a little bit, just whatever, my split ends. This motherfucker literally cuts my shit like damn near as short as yours, and then just slicks it, like, you know what I'm saying, puts the part in it with the gel and just slicks it down. And I'm like in 5th, 6th grade, bro. I literally drove home, my mom crying, yo. I hated that shit. I was like, bro, why the fuck you take me there? Blah, blah, blah.
I can really strongly relate to that story, to be honest with you. I feel you.
Yeah.
Like, not necessarily with like the slicked hair shit, but I got my hair cut from like age 0 to like 14 by this one lady, Gina. Shout out to Gina. I was talking to my homies about it earlier because I just like remembered it. And the whole reason we went was because my dad would give her $20 and she would cut both our hair. But it was like, we were the only men in the whole shop.
You get what you paid for.
And then everybody, it was like, she like specialized in perms for like old women. So like not at all anything. So like I remember I just would go in there. I went in there when I was like 12 or 13 and asked for a fade. Bro, she fucked my shit up so bad.
She get you a perm,
bro. Like
how you put a perm
years
on
in
my
a row,
fade?
she was fucking my shit up really bad, and I literally would just wear a hat. Like I just literally like lived in a fucking hat.
Yeah,
but shout out to Gina, bro. She's like a family friend and shit. But I
never let her cut your hair again.
Yeah, no, that's not. And she knew that. It's like she was definitely fully aware that like she should not be cutting our hair type shit. But it's like
the laws of physics.
My dad, bro, and the craziest shit about all of this is that my dad lives in South Carolina now, and he still will only get his hair cut by Gina in Roanoke.
They might got a special deal.
Nah, bro. It's just like I don't know, bro. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was shouting on this shit. Where's my lighter at?
No, you good? Because actually,
I take my lighter out of my pocket.
I got one for you right here. Oh no, actually, yours blue right there.
Oh yeah, it is. There it is.
I was listening to a little bit of our episode earlier from last time, and I think I was stressing you like to get on the mic. You're like, bro, I'm gonna be as close to it as possible. I'm thinking like, what the fuck?
Yo, man. Can I get one of these waters by chance?
Yeah, for sure. That's for you. That's for you, bro.
Thank you.
There's one right there for you.
Thank you.
Those are 2 new ones if you want water right there too, bro. But yeah, like growing up, I used to be on my hat shit heavy. I really just started wearing hats again too. I really put hats down for like 3-4 years.
I haven't worn hats since I've gotten a good haircut. Honestly. And then I just kind of gave up after that, even though, because I can't lie, bro, I cut my hair for a couple years too. Like in between, I would just shave it myself. I shaved my own head like last week before I got a fade because I had really long hair. And it was so damn long that I was like, fuck this. At least get rid of it to some degree. But I don't know. I might get back to hats one day. I see you be with the shuffle on that shit.
That's my new swag. I had to make it official.
I remember talking to you about it in an event. I was like, is there anything on there? And you're like, no.
For real, this might even be a fucking like store model or like a display model.
Bro, imagine.
I don't know if it works.
I think you should really see what's on it because I'm sure there's actually some shit on there.
It might be though because I bought it used. I just bought it used off eBay.
Mitchell Musso's debut album on that shit. Hannah Montana, fucking all of that shit.
That'd be hard. You remember when Apple like forced everybody to have the U2 album? Which iPhone was that? Yeah. People still mad about that.
It was just iTunes in general. That was like just like it just like didn't matter what iPhone you had. I think it just like automatically showed up on your shit.
What was the first iPhone you had?
I don't know what number, but I didn't have a smartphone until like 11th grade.
Really?
Yeah, I had an iPod and a flip phone for the first half of high school. But I still got bitches off the iPod though, off the iPod Touch. I knew someone in JROTC. And they had the school Wi-Fi, so I was on my iPod Touch getting, you know what I'm saying, pretending like I had an iPhone. But
we were talking about it up here the other day. you remember the proxy sites at school? When
Do I remember the proxy?
Were y'all using those? Who was I asking last time? Because they said they weren't using them. I think it was Ricky.
Yeah. Bro, my homie, I had a homie in high school that was really on all that shit.
Yeah, I was telling bro like that. Like in the morning when you get to school, that was the first thing we talked about. Like, yo, who got the proxy for the day? Like, you know, they always found them and like blocked them and shit. So it was like always new ones coming out.
Yeah, so you could get it, do what you really wanted to do.
I'm trying to think what we even used. Like, what websites were we trying to get on that were banned? Like, it wasn't even no crazy shit. I think it was just like YouTube and like hot new hip hop.
All I used to do on my laptop in high school was Photoshop the IT guy onto different shit. And I ended up getting my laptop like taken from me, and then Photoshop. Like my senior year, I didn't even have Photoshop on my laptop anymore because I was a bully to this man for some reason. I don't really know what the reason was.
The IT guy?
Yeah, his name was Jeff Clark.
Shout out to Clark. He might have been Superman's like brother or something.
Bro. Yeah, he didn't fuck with me because I found his Facebook. His Facebook was public. And I would just take all his photos and just Photoshop him on shit. And then just like... Literally, I would be in the process of doing it, and then you would just like see my mouse move and just like exit out of the screen, like don't save. And I'm like, bro, Jeff's pissed off right now in his office looking at what I'm doing on my computer.
What was that shit? It was I think it was called paint.net. You remember that? I think that was almost, it had like Photoshop on it. Like
Word.
It was like just a website. Like you didn't have to download a program. We was on that shit. Yeah.
I think literally the craziest shit I was doing on my laptop was like Photoshop. Because I was really good at Photoshop too until they took it off. And I haven't used Photoshop since like junior year. But
I just got into Photoshop like 2 months ago.
I kind of like thinking about it. I kind of feel like I could probably do like some, you know what I was good at it, bro. The thing is, I never used it seriously. I only used it to fuck with bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it just came like on the school laptop?
Yeah. All the school laptops just had like, we had Audacity, which was like the OG music software. That's the first shit I ever recorded on. And then like Photoshop. That's probably really it. Obviously, I guess like Microsoft Paint and shit like that. Microsoft Word. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those were the kind of the things that were like.
Hell yeah. So y'all just fucking drove from Roanoke.
We did. I woke up in Roanoke. Now we in Newport News. But we're going to bed in Richmond. I'm excited.
So you live in Richmond. Your mom lives in Roanoke and your dad in South Carolina?
Nah, my parents both live in South Carolina.
Okay.
I'm from Roanoke. One of my best friends, David, he lives in Roanoke, and that's where I stay at when I'm out there.
Okay.
He lives in a cut, bro, like in the mountains and shit. So whenever we go, we get to kind of just like unplug from society for a couple days.
How was your day? You said you shot a video today?
Yeah, I shot a video with my homie Dub. It's called like On the Spot, where he just kind of pulls up to like where you're from type shit and does like, it's like one of those like, he hung a mic.
One of those joints?
One of those shits. It's for his channel and shit. But yeah, I did that this morning.
Everybody's doing, bro. It's crazy. Not even just that, but it's like how everybody just starts copying fucking every type of content that comes out. Like I was just talking to Karen about this shit. Like, a type of content will go viral, and then everybody would try to recreate it. Yeah. I'm like, bro, fuck that. Let's create the content.
I feel you.
We're working on it right now. I'll tell you kind of after the show. Mm-hmm. We don't want to get too much into it, but we're trying to come up with a whole new formula, a whole new type of content that doesn't exist, to where everybody else is gonna start copying the shit, and then once they do, then we're gonna switch it up.
Facts. I mean, bro, I think creativity is. I think at this point, I've kind of realized you can't really truly create something that hasn't been created. You can kind of like pull from a lot of different sources and create something that's a new version of new. But everything under the sun's been done before, you know? Like I think everybody trying to race each other to not even race each other, but everybody trying to fight to like do something like totally unique is like, I don't know, just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you want, it's just gonna be like everything kind of collaborated or combined into one, versus like trying so hard to like, and I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like just trying so hard to like really be something new when it's like, bro, like halfway around the globe, there's someone that looks smack like me. I wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they say we all got a doppelganger.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's almost like, well, it's wanting to bring something new to the world too, but it's just wanting to be like more creative. Because I mean, you know,
absolutely, bro. You should never stop pushing. That's definitely not what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, yeah, I think I'm just like kind of at the point where I'm like, bro, I I don't think it's even possible to be like everything that's new is really just like a version of something else that's art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In a way, at least.
I get it. Maybe there's new things with technology people do. I mean, unless
Everything
with like videos and
terrifying.
shit. I'm really talking about kind of just the formula of the content, like as far as like what's some examples of some content that's just different? Like okay, like Channel 5 content. Different formula.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's been journalism before. There's been
But it's a new take on it.
like there's and then you see even kind of like with the quick cuts. People have done that too, but it's like it's just I guess it is mashing up different things because like there's probably nothing new. I mean, maybe we all have I would say a new perspective maybe or a new energy we can bring to some shit, like a new vibe. Mm-hmm. But you might still take pieces from, what I'm saying, different shit. Yeah, like that, or like matter of fact, I think it's the Barstool interviews. You know the shit that Kodak was on. My name Kodak. When you see me, I'm white. You remember that shit?
No,
you never seen that?
I've heard of the meme, but I don't know what it's from.
It's a style of interviews with that white
to.
dude. He has long hair, and he interviews people, but it's like parody.
This
interviews
isn't Full
almost.
Send. This is a different thing.
No, it's not Full Send. That's like the Nelk Boys.
Yeah.
This is like it's like almost like the Kodak interview was like a parody interview.
I thought
what I'm saying. Like they have different
Full
ones too.
Send was Barstool. I thought that was the same thing.
They might be under Barstool. I'm not actually sure, but I know that's a whole different.
Word. Yeah, no, I don't. I honestly don't know what you're talking about. I do know the meme. I saw people tweet that Kodak shit, and I was like, "What is this?"
You gotta watch this shit. It's just like a parody interview. It's just comedy.
Mm-hmm.
They say funny shit. It's like exaggerated. It was produced. It's edited. Right. It's fucking like zooms and you know what I'm saying, like cool angles and shit. It's not just like a regular conversation. Mm-hmm. It's almost like what's that motherfucker's name? What's the dude name from Hangover? Like the slow dude. Zach Gal, whatever his name is. He has a shit Between Two Ferns, which is like you heard of that?
Bro, everybody's got a podcast. No, I haven't.
So he did this. This came out a few years ago. It's like it was a produced show, like where he interviews guests, like big time guests, but just is sarcastic the whole time and just does funny ass shit. Like one of them, I forgot what it was. He's doing an interview and then the studio just starts flooding, like literally just floods.
Oh, like it's like some old fucking Eric Andre shit, like try and make him as uncomfortable as possible type shit.
Matter of fact, I think he actually was trying to make people uncomfortable.
Yeah. That's the Eric Andre shit. That's why that shit was so funny, bro.
But it's just like I guess we can all have our own take on something. You know what I mean?
I just think it's so like I don't know. I'm not trying to say that nobody can be brand new. I'm just saying like. Don't try and like force something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just do what feels natural, and everything's gonna come how it's supposed to come.
It's not about forcing it. It's about at least just trying something new. Mm-hmm. Or because there's people that just like I said, we talking about like people that just literally copy other types of shit.
People fall into like comfortability too, and they don't want to press themselves anymore. And just because something's working for you doesn't mean that you shouldn't try and find more things to work for you. Because obviously, you know what I'm saying? You obviously got something working now, but you're still going for more, you know what I'm saying? More different pieces of content and shit. That's definitely the way to do it, bro. If you keep your foot on the gas.
I'm not even talking about just me. I'm talking about in general. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm high.
Me too.
I just fucking, bro, bro, I've spent the last 3 days doing nothing, and then today I did everything that I was supposed to do in the last 3 days. Yeah. And then I didn't even like think about eating until I finished because Rove was hurting, bro. Rove was hurting. He hadn't eaten. It's like 3-something o'clock, and we haven't eaten. We haven't drank anything. We haven't done nothing. And I'm just like, finally, I finished shooting this video, and I'm like, fuck, like I'm hurting right now.
Oh, what song was the video for?
No Hiccups and Kick Door off of War, track 8, I think. But yeah, bro, literally like today's been wild. I can't even lie to you because then after that, we got in the car. I passed out. I woke up. I was wearing my sunglasses. Yeah. And they're not prescription. So when I woke up, I thought I was in like another world, bro. Because like it was dark already outside, and then it was darker because of my sunglasses, and then I couldn't see shit because I didn't have my prescription. Yeah. I feel like I'm in another planet right now. I feel like I've lived 3 days at once.
I feel like I see you tweet about shrooms a lot. You feel me, bro?
Bro, you're in my close friends on Twitter.
And bro, nobody's in my close friends. I don't even do that.
You're like, so bro, so the thing is, I got in trouble on Twitter like a month or two ago. Maybe less.
Thanks for putting me in your close friends too.
Well, I have like 50 people in there that I'm like, y'all can listen to this because I can't let I don't even be wilding on the internet. I guess it's just the internet, so people don't know how to take shit sometimes, and if they don't know your personal, like, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody knows when something's sarcastic or not or whatever. So for that reason, I'm using close friends on Twitter a lot because I be going up on that platform, and I know I need to chill out.
I guess I just don't really post
but yeah,
wild shit like
I
that.
do eat a lot of mushrooms, but I'm trying to chill right now. I am trying to chill. Like, because I got to a point where it was like I wasn't even high anymore. I was just like super Drew.
Super Drew.
And that was like overwhelming. So, yeah. But shout out to shrooms, bro. I made this whole album on mushrooms.
While the war wages on?
Yeah, that whole fucking thing.
Is this a different album than War? Because
it's a full thing. It's 22 songs in total. This is just the first half of it. War is just the whole thing. It's just easier to say war.
Okay, because I seen you had a post, I think, when Uncle Rico came out, and you were like it's off the War album, but then it comes out on While the War Wages On.
Yeah, so the album's called to break it down, this is the first half. It's called While the War Wages On. The second half is just gonna be War 2. But so it's just like easy to say war, but yeah, it's all the same thing. It's the same shit.
I think last time you were on, I think Head Held High was
I think I just done Head High, and I was about to drop Head Held High because it was like in like March or something when I come on here last year.
I know, because like you talking about like what you tweet. I think I remember at that time when you dropped your last album, you were like you had a bunch of songs left over. So how many off this new stuff? How much is stuff from those sessions that didn't come out, and like what's new stuff?
Basically everything for the first half of War, at least, was made while I was trying to figure out how to finish Head Held High. My homie's here.
Hey, bro, you trying to grab?
Can you go let my homie in?
Matter of fact, can you open that window too?
Yeah.
On the way out?
Thank you, bro.
Getting smoked out, bro. We were smoky as fuck on the Zero to God episode.
Bro, that shit had me fucking weak, bro. That was a great episode.
It was fire. Yeah,
that was a great.
I had fun on that shit. But yeah.
Yeah. So basically, Head Held High was like an extended version of Head High. And I was super picky about like how the music sound, like the beats. Like so EK, do you know who EK is, the producer?
I don't.
He been popping off recently. He been working with Lex Luger and shit. That shit is beautiful.
He did
to
the
see.
Undertaker shit.
Yeah,
with him?
Yeah.
I read the Daily Chiefers.
Yeah. So EK arranged this whole project. He's the one who chose all the songs. So all these songs were recorded not for Head Held High, because literally every time I did one, I was like, this isn't the song that I want. But they were recorded during those sessions when I was trying to find the right song. And the song that I ended up on was If I Trip, the one that I had an F on. That's the song. All these songs were for that song. But it's not like, you know what I'm saying? They weren't like less of songs. They were just like, they weren't for that project. And I was with EK working literally just on a session, bro. We did like 7 songs one week, and he pulled up the next week. And straight up, bro, I ate too many mushrooms.
Damn.
And I fucking got really overwhelmed in the booth. And I was like, bro, I have like 50 songs.
Close the door. Where he at? But close the door till he comes in. Oh, yeah. Oh. See, it's already cold. What's good, bro?
What's good, bro? Welcome.
How you doing, man?
This is my homie Ryan.
What's good?
I think y'all met at the Tia Corinne shit.
Maybe.
The One Pump show.
Maybe.
Yeah,
What's
he was
good? What's
outside
good?
with me there.
Yeah, you can sit with him over there. Just watch that camera. You can go in front of it. Yep.
Yeah, bro. So basically, I was like, I got really overwhelmed in the booth. I was supposed to be rapping, and I was like, bro, I can't rap. I was like, but I have a billion songs, and I already had this concept of war in my head, like what I wanted the album to kind of like symbolize. And we ended up spending like the whole day or the whole night, I guess. And we came out that shit with it track listed with like, cause he chose. I told him I wanted 11 songs for out of like the 40 something that we had, and he chose every single one of them shits. I was arguing with him too on some records, bro. I really was like, bro, I want this one here, and he's like, it don't fit. So yeah, he did that whole. He's the one who arranged the entire thing, and that was all on Rove. Rove booked him a couple weeks in a row. That's like his day one type shit.
What do you mean he booked him?
Like he told him to come to Richmond, and he just pulled up on Richmond, and then that shit just ended up coming. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of came together. It wasn't planned. It was like in my head, I wanted to make that album, but I wasn't in no rush to finish it.
So what are you just going in? Like usually go like do that? You go into the studio and make just hella songs, or like?
I just been on a different type of level in the last like year. Honestly, I stopped writing. That's what happened. Do you know who Trip is? You know who BKA Trip is?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
He's one of the bakery boys.
Yeah, I met him at Colt's house before.
Yeah, bro, that's my homie. He made me. It was me, him, and EK in a session after like we did Smoke on the Water. It was like a Daily Chiefers Airwave cult put together an event in Richmond, like a year and a half ago. And we was at my crib after that recording, and Trip was like, "Bruh, have you ever just rapped?" And I'm like, "Nah, I always write something. Like I either type it up or I fucking write it down." And he's like, "Just get on the mic and talk to me." And we just had a converse, it was what was that shit called? What's that song called? Off a Head Held High, me and Trip. Cataracts. It was that record. That was the first one that I ever like just punched in.
That's crazy. My brother has cataracts, and he's like 22.
Bro,
I don't know how, but it's like some different type of cataracts. I guess there's multiple different. Because he told me about it. I was like, "Yo, don't old people get that?" And he was like, "Nah, it's some different shit."
It's just what even is cataracts? It's just like it's like an eye. I know it has something to do with your vision.
I want to say it's like some part of your eye is like scratched or something like that.
Yeah, like the cornea or some shit.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, so that's where that.
Yeah, have a conversation on it.
So I rapped with Trip. Trip literally was like the one who was like, "Bro, just rap." And I did that once, and then I've written like a handful of verses since then, and everything else I just turned the shit on and started rapping. The thing is, bro, I had a handheld mic, like a Shure SM58, and all the records on War were originally recorded on that shit. You can hear it on Conspiracy and on Serenity. On both of those records, it's the original recordings, and if you listen, you can hear it's like an old-timey type mic, because I literally had it up to my mouth like this and was just punching in and just rapping and just going. I was standing up in the living room, bro, like I'm rapping to people, but there was nobody in the crib, just me. But that's how all those records came.
He said there's nobody in the crib.
Yeah, I mean, I was probably seeing some folks in the crib.
Yeah.
I told you I was on a lot of mushrooms during that point. I was also unemployed for like a month. That's like the first and only time in my life I've been unemployed. And I found out how PayPal credit worked. So PayPal credit, they funded my album. Shout out to PayPal.
How? Yeah, in what way?
What?
In what way? Like how they fund your album?
I cashed that shit out and I lived off PayPal for a month.
Wait, what do you mean PayPal credit?
It's like a thing. It's credit. You know what credit is.
Like you get a loan
like a credit card? Basically.
Oh, like a credit card. Okay.
Basically, yeah. I never knew what a credit card was though, bro. And I was really down bad. And basically I do like, I mean, you're hip. Like I do just like gig work type shit. And it was dead as fuck. Like so dead. I wasn't getting booked for nothing. It was bad. I just got fired from DoorDash too, bro.
I can not even trying to be in a weird shit. I can see you stripping. I
don't even have
for women though. Like that'd be one of his odd jobs. Like, yeah, I'm building.
Don't
a stage
clip
today.
this shit, bro.
Tomorrow,
don't clip
on
this
Friday,
shit.
I strip.
No matter what, this is not what you're allowed to clip, bro. I'm saying it right here on record. You're not allowed to put this shit on the. I would not do that, bro. I don't
for women though, like at a back.
I'm not in tune with myself. Like, bro. I mean, I be dancing. I can dance. Folks know I be. But like not a sexual dance. Like I can't like.
Not be business, strictly business. You know what I'm saying, like,
bro? But you've got to entice them in a business way. I can't entice a woman dancing. There's no way. I promise you, for the love of God, I swear.
You telling me you ain't getting no pussy off that workout video, bro?
That's not dancing.
No, that was just preparation. What I say?
The craziest shit about that whole workout video, bro, I was not pulling myself up, bro. I was standing. Oh, yeah. I was standing on.
Oh yeah, like, I think you could tell because it was like.
I wasn't doing no work in that, bro. That's the first time I ever went to a gym was to shoot that video. I swear to God. I swear to God, and people thought I was like a weightlifter and shit, and I was like, bro, we was just fucking around.
Bro, they're like, do you even lift, bro? You remember them fucking dudes?
Oh, I remember that. They still exist.
That video is just classic to me. I told you that shit was
it's a fantastic video, bro. Shout out to Spitzer.
It's one of those shits that, you know, you having fun with it. It catches your eye.
That was a really fun time, bro. It was literally, bro, I got pulled. I got a speeding ticket fucking in Suffolk for that video. So shout out to that video.
Damn. Did you actually buy like a gym membership to do it, or you just like walked in there?
I think he used his friends. Maybe, matter of fact, I think he knew the manager or something, and we just went in on a day when it was like we knew it was dead.
Yeah. I think I still owe Planet Fitness like $50 because I had stopped going or some shit. Like, yeah, I was like, I'm good.
Unless they're giving you like, unless they about to sponsor this video, then fuck Planet Fitness at this point.
Yeah, we've been trying to figure out how to get sponsorships, bro. How are you as far as just like this point in your journey? If you are making money off of music, do you have any plans on? Because we thinking about just how to make money at this level. Because okay, like if you stay consistent, you go up more, then it's gonna be like opportunities presented to you. Like companies just gonna start hitting you up. Like once you get to a certain level, like
bro, you're gonna get paid first. Sorry, not to cut you off, but you're gonna get your first check from another company sponsoring you before you get a check from YouTube or before you get a check from stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, or before you get a check for a show, bro, you gonna get a bigger check for a sponsorship, literally.
What are you thinking as far as like, are you thinking about stuff like that?
I have no idea, bro. I don't even look.
I honestly, think don't you got like a lot of monthly listeners on Spotify?
I do. It's been going up again.
What you got?
Like 7 the last time that I looked. I don't know if that's even that many, bro. Monthly listeners. Like
30,000. Am I tripping?
I definitely did at one point, bro. Because there's this one record that I did with my homie Caleb that got a lot of streams.
You got like 7,500 around. Nah, it's still solid though.
Yeah, that's bro. Solid. Monthly listeners is a lie.
Really?
I mean, it's like those people. Like I had 7,500 people press play on a Drew Famous song last month or in the last month, but that don't mean that 7,500 people give a fuck. People. I don't know. Numbers lie nowadays. I know the whole thing is like men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Bro, numbers fucking lie nowadays. You can manipulate the hell out of that shit, and shit be looking a lot more important than it is. Like, not to get on that rant, but. I don't know. I don't think, not to say that a monthly listener don't mean shit, but like.
It might not translate to actual money.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I think I kind of have this position, which is not like a position that I'm trying to like hold forever because obviously I want to like turn this into a business, right? But historically, art is not like a money making strategy. You know what I'm saying? Like people, like artists forever have been broke as fuck. Like and then they've died, and then their work has become popular. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Or they've been like a fucking court jester. That was a fucking artist in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think
the king laugh.
I think
and shit.
People, yeah, bro. I think people that like look to art as like and are like, you know what? We gonna run the bag up off this. I don't know if that's really. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing at all, bro. It's never a bad thing to run the bag up, God damn it. But like, I don't think. I think if you think that art is gonna be the one, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be like the ultimate moneymaker. Like, I don't know.
Maybe historically, artists weren't getting paid, but
they are now. You can figure it out now, but.
It gets to a point though where you see if you are artists over time, you're seeing businessmen make money off your art. That might change your perspective. Like, hold up, I should be getting paid for this. Because, you know, it used to be back in the day where, like, if you are getting paid for your art, like, it was maybe, like, less pure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you're doing it for money. But now it's like, I don't want other people making money off my shit. And probably to make great art, I think you need to, like, invest a lot of your time into it. So you have to make money off of that. You're like, you have to make money somehow.
Bro, the money will come with everything. I think it's kind of. It's hard to be a hardworking person and not find some sort of something. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think it's like a double-edged sword in a way, kind of trying to monetize like yourself. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel weird types of ways about that shit. But at the same time, bro, fucking I'm taking the check. If someone's trying to give me a check, like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say that like I'm like better than any of this shit.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like, it's a double edge.
I just think historically it's like not like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Say it's a double-edged sword, monetizing yourself. Yeah, that's like.
People say they don't want to sell themselves, but folks be selling themselves every day.
I think as long as like you're yourself, like you're selling like, you know what I'm saying? You're actually being yourself when you do it. It might feel good, but just imagine those people that like just have a whole different like character, and they're selling this like image.
That's a lot bigger. That's a lot bigger than you would think. Too.
That just living with that and just having to be someone else that probably
I think
eats at you.
I think being real as fuck and then profiting off of being real as fuck in a way is almost martyrdom in this world, because you're gonna have a lot of people living through you. You know what I'm saying? Like. I don't know, and then the pressure of that shit,
and
like,
all attacks probably seem more personal too. Because if you have this character, they're attacking that character. That's not really you, you know.
So I think it's I think it's kind of like, I don't know. It's allowing yourself to like go to the masses and be fucking like get stones thrown at you and shit.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't want to be real nowadays, and I don't blame them. My homie was telling me, bro, we had this conversation like 2 weeks ago. My homie David, who I was just at his crib in Roanoke, and then we had this conversation again with some of my homies that pulled up this morning because my homie Chauncey was like, bro, you just need to start lying. And I was like, bro, that's what David told me. And I'm like, because everyone's fucking lying. Just blatantly lie until you make it. Because that's what everyone fucking does. And I'm not good at lying, bro. I can't even sell weed to my friends because I'm like, this is exactly how much I paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
But if you want, you give me extra 20.
Yeah,
30,
like if you want to give me some, but like this is what I like, bro. Yeah. So, but honestly, bro, at the end of the day, it's a lot easier to just lie your way to the top.
Is it though? Because that shit all catches.
I don't know. I haven't done it yet. I can't tell
man.
you.
I don't know, man. I feel like all of that shit catches up to you, man. Like,
bro, I'm a drop. I don't want all of the.
You gonna start committing homicides?
No, I don't want the holistic women to hit me for this one. But I don't think karma is real, because if karma was real, then the people that run the world wouldn't run the world.
You don't know when their karma is coming.
That's true.
It's like Family Guy. You know when I forgot what, I want to say Stewie did something to Peter, or no, to Brian, and then like he was like, "I'm gonna get you back one day," and then it was like hella long later, and like he pushed him in front of that bus. You remember that?
I haven't seen Family Guy
some shit like that,
like religiously.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would say for me,
I don't disagree with you. I'm
interested to see why you think that too. But for me, it's like I would say it is. For me in my life, I felt it. I feel like because I've done, you know what I'm saying, fucked up shit in my past, and then later down the line, fucked up shit has happened in me. Mm-hmm. And in that moment, it felt like, okay, this is why. Like I didn't want that to be why, but it just felt like, okay, like this, I'm paying for this.
I don't think that. Like, I think what you put out is gonna come back to you, but I also kind of think that evil runs this world.
KRS One said something interesting on that. He was like, we think evil people run this world, but it's actually good people. He's like, because he's like, first of all, if it was evil people, probably world would be destroyed. But he was like, he said it's good people, but they want us to think they're evil, so we don't test them. I was like, that's interesting. I don't know.
I was talking to one of my younger friends recently about like how the world just seems evil, and he's like, bruh, I thought the same shit too. He's like, but now I don't think so anymore. And he started giving me, and he started like kind of getting into it. And he's like 19, I'm 22. And so I'm like thinking like, I don't know, bro. It made me feel so good to hear someone younger than me be like, you know what? It's not that bad, bro. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. Fuck this shit. It's all in your outlook at the end of the day. I think I kind of let the negative shit get to my head and affect my outlook. Because I'm definitely a very positive person, but I'm not going to lie about shit. You know what I'm saying? And if I see shit, I'll call it out. So I kind of feel like that's where I'm at right now in a way. But
yeah, I seen you were tweeting. Well, two other tweets I really wanted to ask you about.
Let's keep talking about the tweets, bro.
One was like,
I like this segment.
You fell asleep in your We'll come back to that one. This one, I'll go to the other one. That's kind of what you're saying. You were talking about you've been struggling with putting yourself first and like catering to others and shit like that. Like, yeah, what do you mean with that?
I'm a people person, bro. I care about my people a lot. I think anybody that knows me knows that. And sometimes, well, a lot of the times, bro, I just will go with whatever. You know what I'm saying? Folks want, even if I don't want to do something or even if whatever. And I'm trying really hard to put myself first, bro. I'm trying to I don't know, like figure out, you gotta fix your shit before you help anyone else fix their shit. And I'm a very like fixer or helper person. In a lot of ways, at least in my personal relationships. So I think that's what that was about. But I don't know. I didn't know if I was going to talk about this shit or not, but I know you know that I'm off, like, I'm like three months off of like the antidepressants that I was on since I was like a kid type shit.
I
Did we talk about? Oh, well.
What did you tell me about it? Are you talking about last time?
I thought we had a conversation about it, but maybe we haven't.
If it's been 3 months, I haven't really seen you on thing.
Word. Well, maybe longer than that at this point. But I think that's where a lot of those like kind of self-realizations are coming from, that I just be like sending out. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm kind of like, I don't know. I feel like the clouds kind of been moved away in a way, and I'm seeing shit a lot clearer, and I'm realizing a lot more about myself that I kind of have pushed to the side in the last couple of years. So yeah, that's probably where that came from for real. When I said I'm trying to like stop catering to everybody around me, and it's not like I don't want to help anybody anymore, but it's like I gotta help myself first.
What were you on?
Fucking like, I think that like the normal name is like Prozac, like Zoloft type, that shit. But yeah, that's like
when you were a kid.
You said what?
That started when you were a kid.
Like when I was like 16, 17.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
what did you have like a fucking experience in your life where at 17 where how the path changed?
I don't even really know what was going on. I think I was getting overwhelmed with life, and I think I was kind of like wilding out on a couple people I cared about. Like I think I was like, I don't know. I don't even really remember it, to be honest with you, like why, like the whole reasoning that I got on it. But I went with it for a while. And now I kind of made the decision that I'm like, bro, you know what? I don't think I need the blinders anymore.
I went through kind of like a crazy experience at 17. Did the medication help you? You felt like at that time?
I don't know. I think it made me a little bit more normal, but I think I lost a work ethic, and I'm trying to figure out where that kind of stemmed from. And everybody, I know a lot of people be like, bro, you smoke a lot of weed, but I'm like, bro, that's not what it, you know what I'm saying? That's not really what it is, because like there's more behind it. But
for me personally, weed maybe sometimes it can be like, I don't really feel like doing shit, but for the most part, I'm gonna get shit done.
Mm-hmm. I had a full change in my head, like slowly, like, and I didn't really realize it until like I've been like myself again the last couple months, and I'm like, bro, like, I don't know. I've been very dulled down, if that makes sense. I think, but
up until now, like while you were on that stuff,
but I'm kind of going crazy, like slightly, but not like in a bad way. It's just like imagine like, I don't know, like a tsunami's been brewing for a long time, and then it's finally here, and it's like, fuck, I got to deal with this all at once, and everything comes crashing down. In a way, I feel like everything that I kind of haven't like have put off, I like now realize that it's an issue. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, nah, well, fuck, like, which one am I going to deal with first? What am I going to do first? Like, blah, blah, blah.
What's some stuff you feel like you put off?
Shit. Fucking figuring out what I'm doing. Like, I don't know, putting myself first, helping myself, fucking being, like, safe. I'm a very, like, on the edge person, and I haven't been, like, I don't know, I ain't been secure, like, I don't know, a lot of shit. And I think I got too comfortable, too. I think I was at a point where I was very comfortable for the last couple of years, too, just, like, with where I was at. And I'm like, I was never like that before. I always was like, bro, I don't want to settle for nothing. So I'm trying hard to not settle for anything, I guess.
It's crazy you've been doing mushrooms a lot, too, because, you know, there's actually studies and shit, people actually using that now for like actually depression and shit like that. Do you feel like that's, I don't know, do you feel like that's helped you at all? How you know what I'm saying, what's your experience with going through this, getting off of the Prozac and like doing mushrooms through that?
I think I'm really bad at like telling myself when to stop. So I think it absolutely has helped, but I think I'm just in general, bro, I'll do everything. Like I want to drink the whole bottle, or I want to smoke the whole pack of weed, or whatever the fuck.
Wait, that reel was for you earlier.
Yeah.
The gambling shit?
Wait, what you talking about?
The gambling reel that I send it to you earlier?
I don't know if I seen it.
I was talking about gambling, but
yeah,
my bad.
Yeah, bro, nah, like I got that type of personality type shit. So like it definitely helped, because I kind of like, bro, Sean, my homie Sean, Cash, you know Cash.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, you ate those shrooms and you progressed like 5 years into the future. And I'm like, but I also like probably shouldn't progress that far. You know what I'm saying? I probably shouldn't have been hit with that shit all at once. Like I might have done too many. But I don't know. I think this shit definitely helps, but I think you got to be careful, bro. And I think I'm working hard on you know what I'm saying? Like setting boundaries for myself and shit like that.
Yeah, bro, you gotta.
Yeah, but that shit's fun as fuck.
Don't go to the casino.
Yeah, bro.
It's a new one. It's a new one opening up.
Bro, is it in Newport News or is it in Portsmouth?
It's like Portsmouth.
Bro, we gonna hit that.
You see
shit.
Drew in the casino spending it all.
I'll come in there with literally, and I'll spend all of my money, bro. That's the type of person that I am.
But nah.
And I won't even have any money to spend in the first place.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Has your memory, because you said you don't really remember too much of the times, has your memory been affected at all since stopping taking it?
I think I'm really just aware. I don't know how to say that. Like, I think I'm just like ultra like aware of like everything going on around me.
Like a fog is
or like I'm paying a lot more attention to shit. Maybe I don't know how to really describe it or explain it, but I definitely feel like a significant difference in my brain for sure.
The other tweet I was going to ask you about is you said you fell asleep and your car got towed.
Oh yeah, that's happened a lot of times.
Really,
bro? I mean, I'm living. Have you ever seen Parking Wars?
I don't think so.
Bro, it's basically like a documentary style show on like all of the people that work in like parking in Philadelphia. So like the ticketers, the boot people, the fucking like the towing company, all of this shit. My daily life in Richmond for the last like 4 months has literally been like Parking Wars like every single fucking day. Like every fucking day, bro.
I literally got
every fucking day, bro. Imagine having a fucking parking lot next to your apartment that literally says that like your like street number can park there, and no one's ever in the fucking parking lot, and you still, if you park in there, you get towed. And then all the spots on the street you have to move. If you don't move your car within 2 hours, you have to pay $40 every time. And I don't pay that until I get my car booted. Bro, it's fucking the parking monopoly is crazy.
Bro, I got my car towed one time and I started a whole petition because I was fucking. Bro, I was literally.
Bro told me to do that when that shit happened,
bro. Literally, I was in bro crib literally for like 30 minutes. Came out, my shit going. I'm calling the number. I go to the spot. They want like the whole thing with me was like how they can keep your car hostage.
Yeah,
like bro. So you tell me if I have a Lamborghini.
Bro,
and you
that is literally
you
like,
own my car if I don't give you $200.
I've been thinking about like I might need to start a towing company.
No, that's money,
bro.
And you get contracts with the police department. That's the real money,
bro. Literally, the towing people would be out at like 3 a.m. faithfully getting everybody.
I talked to a tow truck driver one time, and I was just surprised how they finesse.
I don't know what the like. Even like what are like the stipulations or like the contracts in like towing? Like how are they allowed to just fucking take your shit and then not give? You know what I'm saying?
No,
like
for me, it's like, bro, you should be able to get your car back and get a bill. Like you can't. I don't think you should be able to hold. So I literally started a petition, and I had like some signatures. I think I had like 30, 40 signatures. Shit didn't go anywhere, but I was like, bro, the
petition was just to release your car?
No. Nah, the petition was to get the law changed.
Oh.
Literally. I wrote this whole shit up. It was like, yeah, we should change the law to where like they have to just send you a bill. They can't hold your car hostage.
I like that idea. I would have signed the shit.
Yeah, like
you want to restart it?
Yeah, I might restart it.
My signature.
But that makes sense
now.
to me. But I looked at it. I think the reason they don't do it is just because people will like never pay it, or it would cost them more money to like take people to court and chase them down and shit for the money, so they don't do it. But yeah, that's definitely weird as shit. There's weird laws like you know that one law you ever heard of? It's like it's like a state you can't have ice cream in your back pocket. You ever heard of that? Literally, it's a real law.
This sounds like an entire like website that I read in like 6th grade though.
You probably did.
The,
it was literally
laws in America.
I forgot what state it was, but it's like the laws from back in the day when people used to, you know what I'm saying, ride horses, and people would steal people's horses like that. Like they'll just put some ice cream in their back pocket and then go in front of a horse and have them see it, and then they'll just follow them home for the ice cream, but they can be like, no, I didn't steal him, he just followed me. So I think still to this day that law is on the books.
Can you do that in Red Dead Redemption or no?
I'm not sure.
I don't think you can.
But
you should be able to.
But yeah. So, honestly, I never even played it. That's a game, right?
Yeah, we've been playing that. Well, he's really just been playing that. He's been killing, bro. He will like fucking like dome shot people off their horses and shit. That shit is crazy. I can't do anything. Every time I try and do anything in a video game, I get killed.
Bro, TC was fucking me up in Smash Bros on New Year's.
Bro, I see that tweet. I seen you say that shit.
Oh, you talking about the fake Azumi?
Yeah,
that was a lie.
Say that on Twitter, and that shit looked wild at first sight. You were like, yeah, fucking TC was fucking me up last night or some shit.
No, I said I was fucking him up. But I lied.
Bro, I fuck with Smash Bros though. I'm not even that good. I'm not really, bro. I'm probably the best at Mario games because those are like beginner ass games. You know what I'm saying? They're very like easy. I don't know. Everybody's played Mario. You know
I really just been playing Call of Duty Mobile. They got the new, it's like this prop hunt shit where you're an object. It's pretty weird.
What do you mean?
Like you're like a tree or like a barrier or like a oil tanker.
Do you have a gun still?
Nah.
What do you do then? What the fuck is the point? You just watch?
I really don't. I haven't been the hunter yet, but apparently, yeah, some people are hunters. So there's some people are regular people who have guns, and then like you're an object, so you either have to like stand still and hide, or like you can move real slowly.
How's the tree move?
You just move. It floats or whatever.
I don't understand.
But yeah, I play that shit
Shout out to Call
times.
of Duty, bro. I've never even really played Call of Duty before. My mom wouldn't let me
Really?
play violent video games when I was a kid.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's when it was popping. It was really popping in like 9th and 10th grade. So I just missed the wave, and I never really.
I was definitely heavy onto that shit. You know what I'm saying? My bro Sean used to stay at night all the time, and we would just fucking be up all night playing video games. He'll bring his TV over, or I'll bring my TV to his house. I have like 2 TVs going on.
Bro, bringing a whole TV is so wild. That's like,
and
real
this was like kind of big.
dedication.
Yeah, they were like, well, I probably brought like a small TV, but it was still kind of thick.
Still, yeah. Like that's what we doing. This is our plan. This is what we doing. This is not shit else.
Yeah. So you get your car back.
Yeah, I have my car at the moment.
Was that your car there?
Nah, that was Rove's
That's
car.
okay.
He drove. Shout out to Rove. He's toured Virginia with me for the last couple days, and he's been driving everywhere. So thank you. I usually be driving like everywhere, so I'm thankful to be the passenger. Being the passenger is nice. I got to sleep. I fell asleep for two of the 4 hours of the car ride today. That was great.
2 of the 4?
2 of the 4. It was like 4, right?
I fuck with it. Bro had to stop and beat off on the last stretch.
Bro, why are you talking like this on this
Nah, fuck with it, man. Fuck you been doing in Richmond? Or how long you been living in Richmond now?
I've been in Richmond since I moved like the summer after I graduated high school. Yeah. So like 2018, like August somewhere. So I've been there. This is my 5th crib. This is my 5th lease. So
you been doing like shows out there or anything? When's the last time you performed actually?
Bro, I don't even know. I'm trying
to think. I don't even think I've ever seen you. I've never been to your show before.
Really? We'll fix that. We'll change that. We'll change that.
Yeah, you gotta do some shit.
I feel like I haven't. I've like the last show that I did was like probably like fucking what is today? Today is January. I'd say probably like September, maybe last year or some shit. Maybe last summer. I don't even know. I didn't do many last winter. I didn't do like any in the like winter time. So
I think really the only time I ever seen you perform is that Hourglass video.
Well, that's that shit.
Yeah,
that's that.
I actually
shit.
just talked to them earlier. I booked them.
Really? Are you
going? Not for the pod. So it's 2 guys actually.
Yeah,
it's
Tyler
and Dylan. Yeah,
bro. Tyler. So Tyler. So you were talking about the Look at That video earlier.
Yeah,
the weightlifting shit. That's he helped shoot that. So that's how I've known him since then. He and Spencer, they have it was called Out of Sight Creative. And they shot a bunch of shit. Spencer lives in LA now, so they don't shoot a lot like together. But that's like their like film company and shit. But that's how I knew what Hourglass was, and that's how I've known Tyler, because I've worked with him on a couple videos. He shot 4004. I think that was it. I think it was Look at That and 4004. And then Spencer shot Days like this last year. But that's all like their like company.
They took a little hiatus too. I think they just dropped their first fucking performance video.
Yeah, bro. I need to fucking I need to get back there.
Yeah,
I actually just recently talked to them and it like mentioned it. But
and I don't even think they kept going with the metaverse shit. They might, maybe I just wasn't.
They took a
enough.
pause on it because I actually seen Tyler like a couple months ago out in the city, and I talked to him for a little bit, and he said that they hadn't really been doing the metaverse that much recently. But I was like, well, when I come back, I'm coming back to the metaverse, and he's like, well, we'll make that happen. So.
You just reminded me too when you asked what today was. Today is the fucking. You know what's crazy? It's the 2-year anniversary. For some reason, I thought it was the 1 year.
I definitely thought it was 1 year.
What is it called? The insurrection? Is it the Capitol riot?
The riots.
The Capitol
riots. Yeah.
I watched the Displaced Rules in preparation,
bro.
For this, like, yo, honestly, what'd you think? Like, you said you seen it too?
Yeah, I watched it. I watched it like a week ago or something. Whenever it came out, I watched it.
Yeah,
bro, that shit's. It's just it's definitely a very good like grasp on like the like fringes of society right now.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. That shit is crazy. That shit. Oh. Yeah.
Did it feel weird looking back on those times to you? Like
in what manner?
Like, it's been a few years now since just that atmosphere was going on in the country. So I felt like I feel different on it looking back at it than how I felt in the moment. You know what I mean?
In the moment, it was just crazy and unbelievable. And now looking back at it, it's still pretty unbelievable, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. What do you mean? Like what difference? Like, how did you feel, I guess, when that shit was going on, and how does it like? It's funny for sure in hindsight.
Yeah, I think I don't know. In the moment, it felt like we were really about to be at a civil war. You know what I'm saying? Like they was really hyping it up.
Mm-hmm.
And now looking back on it now, it just you can kind of really see how dumb everybody looked. Really, both sides.
Everyone's a fucking idiot. No one knows anything.
Bro, the little kid that had up there explaining shit with his parents and over there. Bro. I said, hold up.
Conspiracies are wild. It's crazy because look, bro, I'm not gonna lie and say I don't get sucked into shit.
No, I was sucked into that shit for like a month. Like
I never
not that shit,
bro,
but
I've
like
never even looked into like the whole Q shit. Like
not the Q shit, but just like what was we really on? I was watching Young Pharaoh for like a little bit. You know what that is? Bro, he just goes into deep on everything. I was really on that like elite shit, like not heavy. I wasn't on
like the
forums
Epstein
and shit
and all of that. Like, because
Yeah,
the crazy
like-
thing is some of these conspiracies end up coming true, and then it's like, damn, well, maybe folks isn't even that crazy. But I don't know, bro. There's so much crazy shit and it's so hard to decipher what's like has any like validity to it or not. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes it's obvious as shit. I know this one dude on YouTube that be talking about like lizard people. And he talks about it with the straightest face ever, and he wears a suit, and he's like in like a mansion, like an obvious, but we think it's a green screen. We don't think the house is real.
He might not really have a mansion,
but like, it's like I'm saying that to say that like, bro, you could be saying the wildest shit, and if you really say it with a straight face, like you believe it, you gonna convince somebody. So like, just be getting started. I feel like people just be saying shit and then just running with it, and then next thing you know, it's like there's like a group of people that just like all believe like some wild ass bullshit.
Yeah, it was like some idea and like infected everybody in those times.
We're kind of in that in general though, because everybody just bandwagons on whatever someone says on the internet too. So we're still kind of on that, not like conspiracy, like, you know what I'm saying necessarily, but like, I don't know, like
for me the craziest thing is just demonizing the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever issue it is, it's different sides to it, but there's like there's no even like attempt to like reach an agreement. It's just like, nah, we don't even want to talk to you. You're evil. Like what?
All right, think about all the fucking people that are wilding out in current society. Do you think they're wilding out because people were willing to listen to how they felt? Or do you think they're wilding out because everyone told them to shut up? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to get nowhere telling everyone they're wrong or shutting everybody down or arguing to the death with something. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just let people talk and listen and have a civil conversation. Civil discourse is like done with, damn near. Like, it's so hard sometimes to like actually, at least on the internet, bro, it's crazy. None of this shit really be happening in real life. I mean, it does, but like, at least I feel like I run into a lot more like people that don't even like think even remotely logically, like on the internet, than like in real. Because a lot of people don't really be arguing with me in real life. Given I don't
how
be like
often you walking around arguing with people. Just trying to find, you know, so you're not really finding shit to disagree with people about in real life.
It's a lot easier.
You at a grocery store, like starting up arguments and shit in aisle 3.
I kind of like want to be on that type of time though. Not arguments, but like I would walk around the grocery store. If I'm in Kroger and I see somebody, I'd ask them a wild question. Just ask them, see what they have to say about it. You start doing it. There's probably like 20 different YouTube accounts that's based on solely on that.
Yeah, to me it just like. In the moment, it literally was like just a different energy in the country, bro. Like it was almost like that shit was just like it was like almost like being at the casino. Like everybody's senses was just heightened.
Betting on some shit.
Yeah, like everybody's that's perfect. Like everybody's senses just heightened. You're betting on your opinion, like you're betting on your beliefs and shit. Like, and it's like, and then like everybody just lost trust in the government, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like. we made it. Yeah, like to me, I guess looking back at that video too, it kind of shows me how we've kind of made it past it. Like how we are like out of that.
I think we're growing, bro. I think
shit.
I don't know, bro. I think as we like get out of this little, because our whole society was kind of thrown into like a lot of people that have been working like their entire lives weren't allowed to go to work for like months at a time. You know what I'm saying? So like everything kind of switched. And so now that things are getting back to normal and people are able to get back to like their normal routines or whatever, I think folks are going to calm. Like, you know what I'm saying? People are calming down slowly but surely. But that shit was definitely a wild time. I think, honestly, bro, I think the bulk of Americans cannot sit and deal with themselves. Like, straight up. Like, I think they do not have, like, the capacity to not be distracted. Because we're in such, like, a fast-moving society that I think a lot of people literally cannot deal with, like, not having anything going on. At least when they're so wrapped up in it. I'm one of those people. I'm pretty bad at like I can't lie. I've not done shit for like a couple days. I've been on vacation. But like for the most part, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people when they just sat with themselves just instantly went crazy after like 2 weeks.
I seen some shit earlier talking about how like boredom is important for kids. Like you don't want to always be distracted by something, always doing something. Like they were saying, like boredom actually helps like creativity and
I absolutely
like that.
agree with that. Yeah, we're just in such a fast-paced society, bro, that a lot of people literally like have never even thought of the idea of like you know what I'm saying, like literally sitting with themselves. People can't, bro. Even me, bro. I couldn't even fucking for a long time, bro. I couldn't even be in silence. I was so bad at being. I was literally so addicted to like having music going or like being, you know what I'm saying, doing something that it's like loud, like so like I couldn't even go to bed in silence, bro, because I'd be overwhelmed by that shit, bro. And I think honestly, bro, I think a lot of more people are like kind of on that type of time than they're willing to admit. Like people really cannot deal with themselves,
bro. It's literally I feel like it's because of our fucking phones.
Oh yeah,
just how
bro,
they
the
really
internet
run
has
the
changed.
Apps.
The internet has exponentially fucking like
they run the apps like they build them like with the same the same like rules as like casinos, like the casino machines.
You are on the casinos.
No,
shit
real
today,
shit.
bro.
No, real shit. Real shit. They fucking that not even like how they make the apps, like what, the colors of shit, like how you gotta pull down and release and to refresh, like
okay,
shit like that.
I feel you.
Yeah.
It's all like probably like.
Bro, maybe I should go to the casino. Maybe I might hit.
Bro, when does it open?
I don't know.
Do we know? We're gonna go.
I really have been talking about it a lot. Maybe that's a sign I should go,
bro.
Maybe
you're definitely, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I might be a little bit worried about you at a casino with the rate you talking about it. I don't want this.
Really, I don't really OD. I don't know what it is. But I don't really be ODing like that,
bro. I've never really like. I feel like the thing is once you hit, like if you go to a casino and like you just happen to like win big,
you just go forever,
bro. It's like that's it. Like your life is over, bro. Imagine your first trip to a casino, you spend like $20 and come out with like 200 or even more. But that's like really really good like profit in the first place. But like, bro, imagine going to the casino one time in your life and you come out like winning. That's probably how it starts.
Yeah, that should be happening.
Bro, Rosie's, you know what Rosie's is?
Yeah. In Hampton.
Yeah. That shit, that's a way of life for a lot of people. Even
that's not like half a casino though. That's not a real casino.
I mean, yeah, it's like a half casino, but it's like basically what we're allotted around here. At least I don't know. That's what we had in Roanoke. We didn't have no casinos in Roanoke. There's not even any casino. This is like the first casino in Virginia, isn't it? Or am I tripping?
Rosie's? Are you talking about the new shit?
This shit that's coming in Portsmouth. This is the first one, right?
Yeah, like first official one.
Yeah. So like until then, we had 7-Eleven and Rosie's.
Yo, people be in the gas station. Nah, they really be in a gas station like it's Vegas now.
Bro, that shit, depending on which one you go to, that shit gonna be popping, bro. It's crazy. I went to a Exxon, and the gas pumps, like, it wouldn't like take my card, so I had to go inside and pay. And bro, there's a pool table and like 8 dudes around it, and they're all smoking like cigarettes and Black and Milds and shit. And I'm like,
my
bro,
type of guys.
fuck? And it's like right next to the Chips. This is on South Side, bro. This is like, you know where like OMG Pizza is? Bro, it's like right down there. Go to that Exxon one day. You'll be mind blown. It's literally, bro. I was like, bro, are we in like a fucking like, I don't even know, bro. That shit was hilarious. And I'm like, bro, I just trying to put like 20 on pump number 2. And like they're all like into this like game of pool that they're playing over there. Like I know they're betting on. It's just funny as fuck, bro. 7-Elevens really be going up, like the gas stations. But I think the casino's gonna change some shit for sure. I will go with you.
Bro, I'm gonna slide. I'm gonna definitely slide.
We'll
I'm not
go.
about to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come
we
on.
sliding.
There's no reason not
If
to.
we hit, we're not coming back.
Yeah, bro. It has to be like, I don't know. It's gotta be like a once a year, like
Yeah,
2 times
that's
a
usually
year.
what I
Like,
do for
I
real.
don't know.
Yeah.
Damn.
So when is this video supposed to drop? I guess you just shot it today.
Yeah, we just shot it today. We'll put it out in the next couple weeks. It's for my homie Dub. Double M Visions is his shit. It's for his channel, but I'll post it and shit. It'll be.
Is he this like the first one, or does he have other videos?
Nah,
in
he
that
has
series?
a bunch of shit. He has a
Yeah.
bunch of shit. He's like I said, we shot it in Roanoke. He's from Roanoke. He documents that scene really heavy.
Bro, what's going on in the Roanoke scene?
Bro, I'm not like super. I can't lie, bro. I'm not even super tapped in with the Roanoke rap scene. I got some folks out there that's rapping though. 2 of the 3 features on fucking part 1 of War was my homies from Roanoke.
Yeah.
Everyone on there that wasn't Nephew was from Roanoke. My homie AD and my homie Groove. Both of them is from Roanoke. Roanoke's been they've been having like really cool shows out there and shit too. We're trying to like plan a show out there and shit. The Roanoke scene is like kind of coming alive to a degree. Yeah. But to be honest with you, the rap scene in Roanoke is like a lot of hood shit. Like just like I don't know, you know.
I seen that fucking the Hood in Alaska documentary recently. Yeah, she was cool.
I might have to watch that shit.
Yeah, it's hoods everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So when is the second half supposed to drop?
We're finishing it up. It's
Yeah.
all recorded. I got to get it mixed. I'm trying to get it out by March. That's my goal. I've got a couple things that I'm trying to put out this year.
Didn't you put out fucking like 4 albums last year or some shit? Or was it 4?
That sounds good. I did 2.
2?
Technically did 2 last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Head Held High in April and then War at the end.
Okay.
And I'm trying to do 3 this year. I have 3 planned. I have the second half of War. Me and One Pump have an album. He was trying to come on here. We're just gonna talk about it and shit. But we got a project. And then I have like a full like a solo like full length that I'm gonna have out at the end of the year. And I'm trying to I'm pushing everything like towards like the last joint that I have. But I got a lot of music coming out this year, and I'm trying to stay, like I said earlier, keep your foot on the gas. So I'm trying to stay consistent, and not slow down at all. Like kind of, you know what I'm saying? Keep up in the score.
Is that verse with RXK from them sessions y'all did when he came through last time? Or
Yeah. We did 4 records that night.
It was on Reddit, right?
Yeah.
On that shit. And I think I seen you also talk about that was like the like best performance song so far.
Yeah, that shit's going up on fucking Spotify. It got added to I don't know how that shit worked, but it got added to some playlist somewhere, and it fucking it's running up. So shout out to Reddit. Yeah. Reddit was a beautiful moment. I'm glad we got to capture that shit.
I fuck with it. I feel like I gotta get on. I got a Reddit account. I'll be up there randomly, but I don't really.
Shout out to Reddit, bro. Reddit is a great news source.
Or
they're shaking their heads over there.
No.
I think Reddit is.
I pretty much get my news from Twitter at this point,
bro. I like follow like the wildest accounts on. I could open my Reddit right now and it'll probably be like Reddit/Subway, and it'll be like someone complaining about their Subway sandwich they got today.
I got that
like that.
I got that next door app where like it's like a neighborhood app.
Oh yeah, bro.
Bro, people make the funniest complaints on there. It'd be like,
hilarious.
yo, I seen this guy walking his dog. He looks suspicious.
Dead ass.
What? Like
dead ass, bro.
I just thought I'd let you guys know. Like I appreciate it, Susan.
Hilarious. Next door is literally like top tier comedy, bro.
I gotta turn the fucking notifications off. My email is filled with. I got one of my emails is filled
I don't
with
have
like,
the app or anything. I signed up on it. I think what happened, they dropped like a fucking promotional card in my mailbox at one of my houses and was like, sign up to like see what's happening in your neighborhood. And I was like, sure. And ever since then, I get like an email like every 2 days, and it's always just like I'll just see like everything that I can see before it starts like ... You know what I'm saying? It's always just some funny ass shit.
I figured you'd be on there like, oh, wait, go ahead.
Oh, recently, bro, a lot of people been mad about their Christmas packages being stolen. That's been really popping in Richmond for the last like month. That's every time I like see a next door thing, it's somebody has like a Ring alarm video of someone stealing their Amazon packages, and they're like, "Do you know who this thief is?"
No, the Ring alarms are catching a lot of fucking crazy shit on camera.
People gotta know there's cameras everywhere nowadays.
I figured you'd be on it like trying to get odd jobs or. How do you get these jobs?
I actually somebody told me that I really need to be like make like a next door like work account, and I never even really thought about that. But
there's a few different places.
I do. One of the things I work for is called TaskRabbit, which is like an IKEA thing, and so it's like I get booked through that. Actually, bro, that just reminded me when we were shooting a video, someone messaged me and was like, "Are you gonna be here today at 4?" And then they responded and they were like, "Oops, I booked you for next week. I meant to book you for today." So I guess I lost a job because they dumbass booked me when I was out of town and didn't even say anything about it. But yeah, so I get hired literally through that shit. I do shows. I work with this thing called ELF. Fuck that. I don't want to talk about my work. Bro, they told me I can't be. Bro, I seen this video the other day. Sorry. I seen this video where it was like construction worker / rapper shares his thoughts on something. And then all the comments was like, "Go clock back in, bro," or like blah blah blah. So bro, look, I don't want to be The internet is ruthless. The internet is ruthless. I'm not trying to be fucking odd job worker / rapper.
Like go back to IKEA, bro.
Fuck that shit, bro. Yeah, go back to IKEA, goddammit. Yeah. Nah.
Yo, shout out to the construction work.
But shout out to IKEA too, bro. They should sponsor me for real.
I
should look into that.
IKEA, is that the one? No. Who was the company, the furniture company that they had like
the Swedes.
Huh?
The Swedish people.
You know what I'm talking
about? Furniture.
Wasn't there some shit with like a furniture company and like they were like something with like sex trafficking or something? Wayfair. Was that true? Or was that like a? Like
I think that was
bullshit?
A hoax.
Oh, okay.
I think that was, but I don't know. I don't fucking know anything. I don't know.
That and then I think it was
I know what you're talking about. That shit seemed way.
Oh, matter of fact, now recently
way too unbelievable to be true.
The Balenciaga shit, how they had everybody was mad about the kid. You see the dude from Nelk Boys? He went into bro, you gotta watch the video. He went into the Balenciaga store with like dressed in like chains and like real like holes in his shirt, like looking like, you know what I'm saying? Like what's the word?
Oh, BDSM.
Yeah, like
I seen this
like
shit
that
on Twitter, bro.
He's trying to apply to them. He's like, "Can I just leave my resume on the table?" He's like, "No, take it with you." He's like, they're kicking him out the store.
Bro, it was like, what did they have?
What?
They had the Balenciaga shit I seen, like they had like on the runway they had like purses, and inside of the purses was like a dead baby.
What? I didn't even see that.
That's the part that I saw. I didn't even really see the whole thing, but that's the one tweet that I caught. I don't know, bro. Fashion is weird as fuck. I don't understand like.
Yeah, I don't get that level of fashion.
I don't know.
Bro, I'm gonna throw the hoodie on, the cargos. Catch your vibe.
I wear the same outfit like every day, basically a variation of the same outfit. I don't. I try not to wear the exact same thing every day, but
I wore a white tee every day in 7th grade for the whole year.
That's fine.
I had like 20 white tees in my closet, real shit. And then on the last day, I might have been 6th grade. Then on the last day, we all got like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody signed it.
There was this kid in my school that wore, bro, Ryan remembers this. You know, what was his name? His last name was Green, I think, because he wore green every single day from like kindergarten to
college.
Oh, but he wore green. He wore green every day though, right? That was. Oh, shout out, look, bro.
It's hard.
All I knew him for was that he successfully wore somewhere on his like an article of clothing was green, like every single day.
Even to this day, I'll find a pair of shoes I like and wear them just for like 2 years.
I feel you.
I might buy like 4 pairs of the same shoe. Like once it gets like, you know what I'm saying?
I was like that. I strictly wore half cabs for like 4 years straight.
Same color.
Not the same color, but I'm very picky at least. So if I find something I like, then I'm like kind of gonna stick with it.
Yeah, hell yeah, I fuck with it, bro. We about an hour into. Should we wrap it up?
Shit.
You want to touch on anything else? Water War Wages On,
bro. Listen to my damn album. It's out right now.
Hey, yo, why was the wrap up we did on a Twisted Tea shit? That shit is so classic to me.
What, when everybody got in front of it with the
wrap up, even
I thought
money
you was
shit.
I thought you was a
bro,
trapper
that shit was,
the first time.
That
I
was
met
literally
you,
a
bro,
moment
because you were.
You said trapper,
bro. He had all this fake
bro,
money.
He
and I didn't know it. I wasn't paying attention.
He trapped MP4s.
I just seen he had a ton of like a stack of cash, and I was like, bro, goddamn.
Yeah,
we
all
bro just chilling in the corner, just like with a stack of cash, just like on the ground next to you. But then it ended up being fake. But yeah, bro, that was a blast, bro.
Nobody knew how to
get
act
like
when the money came out.
And shit too, but they, you know what I'm saying. You know how life is.
I feel like that was one of those ones.
That was a blast.
To me, that was a cool moment.
I drank a 4-pack of Crown Royal drinks right there during that interview.
I think that was my first time ever seeing them drinks too.
Yeah, those shits are different. I haven't even had one like since then, bro. I'd be drinking something and then I just like I can't go back to it. I can't even touch it again because like I have a bad experience off it or something. I'm trying to have a bad experience off of all alcohol, so I never touch it again.
But, I fuck with it, man.
You know,
stream the album, man. Stream the album,
bro. Listen to War. Listen to fucking While the War Wages On. Out right now. 11 songs. Most of them. I'm rapping on all of them. You know, per usual. Fucking. Yeah, bro. Come on. Listen to it.
Hell yeah. I appreciate you for sliding, bro. Making a drive.
Bro, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry I was kind of tired in this shit.
I thought what you said last time too. No, it was fire. That was cool.
Bro, I mean, it was a good talk. You know what I'm saying?
Catch us next time going to the casino. No, I'm playing.
Bro, we're gonna bring Larry to the casino, god damn it.
Oh yeah, man. Look, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Bro's links will be in the description. Yeah, we can go see y'all next week. Peace.
Off the world. The Off World.